was kind of a trip that, it wasn't a missions trip, it was a missions trip, it was a vacation, it was travel, it was kind of a trip just kind of mixing all of that together.
Going to Bali, my involvement with Bali started 4 years ago. Was there right after high school, lived there for 3 months, worked in an orphanage, worked with street kids, and then came back to go to university, but definitely part of my heart was still there, so just decided to go back every summer afterwards. So.
Scott McAlvany, we've been friends for years, and every time he gets back and while he's there, we're talking about it, and it just seemed like just something I'd love to experience, is just really connecting with these kids and also to surf and have some good time with my brother.
We wanted to go over there and help with the orphanage that Scott had helped set up, and just kind of recommended that we'd be great helping out. So that's kind of both my brother and I's heart.
It's pretty much a place the kids come in off the streets, and it's a whole variety of family situations, whether they don't have any parents, or they have one parent, or there's issues of prostitution involved, or they beg on the street or whatnot. So they come to the orphanage, they live there. We're pretty much the legal guardians for them from the time they come until the time they leave when they finish high school.
Just being there at the orphanage, I think it's really opened up my heart and my mind to, I think, another part of life that it just filled in a lot of holes for me.
It's pretty much just a place to provide them with every opportunity to challenge them, make sure they grow, physically, spiritually, emotionally, everything.
Ocean Tsunami datang. Masyarakat berhamburan menyelamatkan diri. Sebagian besar mereka lari menuju Masjid Baitur Rahman yang berada tidak jauh dari situ. Air yang datang membawa puing-puing bekas gempa.
The day the tsunami happened, we were at the beach with 26 kids.
We were with the kids. We were at this little beach place called Bingen, and just some small little bungalows up on the cliff. And we heard about it just through the news, and the local guy that we were staying with said, "Man, did you hear about the tsunami?"
Yeah, there's 5,000 people dead, and some are in Sri Lanka, and some are in Indonesia. Like, I didn't even think about it. I was like, wait, I'm in Indonesia. So 5,000 people, I was like, that can't be right. There's no way. I was like, that's 5,000 people died? Like, that's insane.
I mean, part of it was, we were right there on the water.
I mean, if the epicenter of the earthquake would have been a couple hundred miles further south on the fault line, we would have been obliterated.
For me, that was my first thought of, oh my goodness, what would I have done? I've got 25 kids, and I have, obviously feel very responsible for them. So that was my first thought. And then second thought was, gosh, everybody's trying to get out. So many people died. I just wonder maybe if we could get up there, if we could go in.
So as soon as we got back, we bought a newspaper, I got online and read about it, and then it just really hit home even more how terrible of a disaster it was.
We were just all sitting there, Rolly, Scott, Ira, and I, and I forget who said it first, but it was like, I was like, well, we should go.